in China, there's a law where if you're related by blood and say like your father or mum, like, you know, left when you were really young, you never got to know them. And if they came back in your adulthood and said, you need to look after me, by law, you have to.
What the fuck? That's bullshit.
Nah, I could not, bro. I could not.
No.
Yeah.
For me, this is no, because that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So they leave you to fend.
So if you had like an estranged parent
Yeah.
and they came back later in your life, if it's proof that like you are DNA like related, that is your mother. Like,
I won't even give my blood.
Sorry, I disagree with that.
Yeah.
I disagree with that.
I strongly disagree with that too.
For me, like, obviously, my parents are my blood parents. They raised me. Obviously, love them to bits. But let's just say in this hypothetical scenario, you know, I was left for some bizarre reason, and you know, they've just left me on my own. And they come back into my life, and you expect me to provide for you after you left me for I don't know 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
No, I'm not providing for you. I'll support the people that raised me.
Yeah, 100%.
By that point, it becomes family it's not blood. It's by whoever shows you that, you know, that love.
I agree. And
he's been there for you for the entire time. So yeah.
Exactly. And like, you know, I said like my step family are here, right? But it's weird even calling them step family because
they're like your actual family.
Actual family. And then I'm not that close to my actual paternal side of family, but like every single time I go back, my grandparents, like my maternal grandparents, in fact, and my mum would always be like, look, it's still your blood, and all that kind of thing. And before I turned 18, it was very much like, you know, you need to go visit them, like
it's an Asian thing.
That's drama there, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it might not just be an Asian thing, but it's definitely an Asian thing. But other cultures might obviously embrace the same ideas.
Yeah, and bearing in mind, like, my paternal side of family were not nice to me at all, but I still had to show up and do my part.
It's also about face, isn't it? Because if you disrespect them, regardless of how they've treated you, it reflects poorly on your family. Because then it becomes like talk like,
how did you bring up your kids?
How'd you bring up your kid? They don't show respect. You know what I mean? Like, it becomes a whole thing.
The whole thing, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe that rules.
But especially situations like that, I bet they would take advantage of that as well.
Oh yeah, like you hear kind of family, like on the news, people do that. They come back for money. And I think you can't even report it to the police because they're like, it's a family issue. So like this estranged person could literally like come up and ask for money. And if you don't ask for money, they will be like, I'm staying at your house. And you can't do anything about it.
You can't do anything because the rule literally allows them to do this.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
I think now we're all in the same opinion. We disagree with that strongly.
Yeah. It's all right.
As for my opinion, same as you guys regarding, you know, our parents, love parents, and, you know, obviously shouldn't be forced on us, but at the same time, you know, love them, we'll support them. In terms of my respect towards the older generation, I personally show it regardless, just because of how I raised. Also because I said, like, it reflects on my parents. I don't want them to be viewed in a negative way. I don't want people to be like, you know, their kids, you know, not respectful towards us. Guess his mum and dad didn't raise him well. So it's also all part of face.
I get what you mean, but I like, as I said, I'm not gonna, if there was an older person over there, I'm not gonna be a dickhead to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's gonna be nice. But if they're not gonna show the respect back to me, then I'll be like, yeah, exactly.
I get you. That's what I mean. Like, naturally, I will show respect towards them.
Yeah, naturally, of course.
If they're rude to me, I'll try to ignore them. If they continue being rude to me, I haven't reached that point yet.
It depends, it depends how much I know them. Yeah.
And then with family elders in general, I will always show respect. Regardless of how I feel, I will always show respect.
Yeah.
And mainly because I just don't want my parents to be viewed in a negative way. I don't want to, you know, do something that will reflect poorly on them, that has, you know, people, you know how Asians are. They'll just start talking. I don't want the whole freaking community talking negatively about my parents. Like, he wasn't raised well.
It's the reason why it's called Chinese whispers, bro.
Yeah, exactly. I never thought about that.
Yeah, true.
That's
I know either. Yeah.
That's insane.
I don't know if that's real or true or not.
No,
I'm just saying.
It would make sense.
It would make sense.
You know, if somebody says one thing and it just gets distorted, the more people that hear it.
Yeah.
Damn, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, well, now
I might have to look into that because that might actually be a real thing.